Welcome Dash fam, Best Dasher Live here, aka Dash Master Plus. Go ahead and snag my new NFTs linked super nicely nowhere because we're not doing that here. Top Dasher versus high pay program versus catering program. So let's start with Top Dasher. What is the program? What are the requirements to achieve Top Dasher status and participate in the program? And is the program any good or is it a bust? And for those first two questions, we're going to read it straight from DoorDash's mouth. And for the third question that I posed, is it legit or is it a bust? That's just going to be based off of my experience. Now for this month of December, for the first time ever, I achieved the Top Dasher status.
I'm top G. Most dudes to look like me have to give up their entire life to look like me. I can do it as a hobby on the side.
So let's just start with the rewards that a Top Dasher gets. Answer: dash anytime. That's it. Regardless of whether or not it's busy, as a Top Dasher, you are always welcome to schedule a dash and dash now. We highly encourage you to continue scheduling time slots. So they're saying Top Dasher gets you dash now anytime you want, but you should probably still schedule. But if you watch my how to dash anytime you want without becoming Top Dasher, I show you how to efficiently use scheduling to do just that, be able to dash whenever you want. The Dasher app will also allow you to dash in any nearby zones at all times. Being able to jump from zone to zone whenever you want is actually kind of nice, but you can still accomplish that with the scheduling feature. Please note that just because you are able to dash schedule at your convenience, this does not mean that it will always be busy, aka even though you're Top Dasher and can dash now, does not guarantee that you'll make money. And so what are the requirements for this top tier, elite, super duper amazing Top Dasher program? In order to qualify for the program next month, so this is on a month-to-month basis, you need to meet the below criteria as of 11:59 p.m. on the last day of this month. A customer rating of at least 4.7, acceptance rate of at least 70%, completion rate of at least 95%, 100 completed deliveries during the last month, and at least 200 lifetime deliveries completed. So now we'll jump into they call it the priority access program or the high pay order program, diamond order program. For the month of December, just barely became Top Dasher, and I think it was December 2nd they started, or 3rd or something like that, they started this high pay program in my area. So actually for the month of December, I've tested both Top Dasher and the high pay order program, and I have a lot to say about both of them. So make sure you're sticking around for when those videos come out. How does the priority access benefit work? This benefit prioritizes qualifying dashers for high paying orders. Under the current criteria, dashers with a customer rating of at least 4.5, and this is the real catch here, an acceptance rate of at least 50%, get priority access, which increases the likelihood of seeing a high pay order. It doesn't guarantee you, it doesn't mean that's all you're gonna get, nothing like that. It just says it increases the likelihood, and that still doesn't mean that higher paying orders are even good orders to take, because they could still be way too many miles, could still be terrible restaurants. And then it says dashers who have an acceptance rate above 70% will have even more access, or will have even more priority for high pay orders. Look out for the diamond icon in the Dasher app, which means that the order is high paying. But kind of where I'm at so far, because I've been both below 50% and above 50%, you can still make the money either way. If you can easily stay above 50%, then yeah, probably better to do that. Can I still decline orders? Well, kind of. You got to keep your acceptance rate up to stay qualified, but dashers can always accept or decline based on their personal preferences. Now the last program we're going to talk about here is the large order program. This is also referred to as the catering program. The large order program rewards dashers enrolled in the program the opportunities to receive more high value orders. High value orders often mean bigger tips. Orders in this program have the potential, not guaranteed, to pay 2 to 3 times as much as a regular order. And it's got an asterisk on it there. What's the asterisk about? Getting paid more for large orders is based on average dasher payouts nationwide in the last month. I'm not sure what that's saying. The main thing you're gonna want to do to get into this program, besides just being a good dasher and doing a good job with all your deliveries, is you're going to want to get an official DoorDash catering bag, and you're going to use what is called your Dasher ID in order to get that bag. And that's going to put into DoorDash's systems that you are a dasher that has a catering bag that can now accept catering orders. Now, does buying this bag guarantee that you will get catering orders? No, but if you're being a legit dasher, doing a good job, completing a bunch of deliveries, and you get this bag, yeah, you're probably gonna see some bigger orders come in. But also, that still doesn't mean that they're necessarily good ones to take, but there probably are some good ones in the mix. And it says for large orders, you'll see a catering bag label before you accept them, so you know that it is a catering order. And in order to get a catering bag, just go to the DoorDash store, as you see right here. Catering bag $39.95. And when you add to cart and check out, it'll ask you for your Dasher ID. If you can't find your Dasher ID inside of your Dasher app, the way I went and found mine was just chatting into support and asking them for my Dasher ID. Just make sure you throw that in when you're checking out. And also, it's gonna ask you to use the same email that you use to sign up in the Dasher app. And the criteria to get in: 200 plus lifetime deliveries, 100 plus deliveries in the past month, 4.7 average star customer rating in the past month, and 95% completion rate. So if you're completing 100 deliveries a month, you're keeping your completion rate above 95% and your customer rating up there, and then let's say your acceptance rate is above 50%, you're pretty much qualifying for everything that's out there. The only other thing you might want to consider is if you want to be in the Top Dasher program or get the extra access to the high pay orders, then maybe you want to bump your acceptance rate up to 70%. You're gonna have to analyze and evaluate things for yourself, but it very well could be that in order to be at 70%, you're worrying too much about your acceptance rate, forcing you to accept offers that maybe you shouldn't accept, where if you just chilled and didn't worry so much about your acceptance rate and just were a little bit more strategic about which offers you're accepting and rejecting, then maybe that could be your way to make more money. There's also this pizza bag right here, which I think is maybe a good thing to also purchase. I'm not trying to get you guys to buy a bunch of DoorDash merch or whatever. I don't care. I'm just saying, for like DoorDash, using your Dasher ID and your Dasher email to log that you have a pizza bag and a catering bag might be a good thing for the system to know about you, is all I'm saying.
You do it with this mic?
Yeah, it works.
Really, yeah?
Yeah.
In town here, huh?
Uh-huh.
DoorDash or Uber?
DoorDash.
And when you decline a lot of them, your rating will go down, right?
Doesn't matter though.
Really, yeah?
They try and scare you with that. Here, sorry, I just got an offer. 1 second.
Okay.
We'll definitely grab that one. Sorry, I just wanted to accept that offer.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. What's your YouTube?
It's called Best Dasher Alive.
Okay.
It's a joke. I'm not that arrogant.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. It's I don't know if have you listened to Lil Wayne at all, the rapper?
Yeah, I know Lil Wayne.
He had a song that used to be really popular called Best Rapper Alive. So I did Best Dasher Alive.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways,
so when you decline, doesn't matter, right?
No.
As long as your rating are good. I mean,
yeah, as long as you keep like your customer rating good,
yeah,
and your completion rate up there, you can accept or decline however you want.
Even if you get to 20% or whatever.
Yeah, I've been down to like 8% or something like that.
So Top Dasher is just an illusion. There's nothing to it.
Well, I mean, you do, if you're a Top Dasher, you're able to dash whenever you want. I'm not Top Dasher, so I just always schedule everything out,
Gotcha.
or just dash when it's busy enough to dash. That's really your main advantage of being a Top Dasher.
What you make?
So the first week I ever did it, I made $1,900. And
Bro.
yeah, it went good.
How many miles do you get to this?
35, 40 probably.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so you do that
I'm
and then
looking into that,
charge
man.
it again.
Fuck. Hey, thanks a lot.